I'm not paying attention to my right side over here, and I keep getting inside the damn beans. That row divider keeps knocking them over. Anyhow, I'll probably have to get one on, have one on hand in case that. It should be all right, I'm thinking. I don't think it's going to hurt anything the way it is, but maybe before next year I'll take and get a new head, and I can get them through Shoop or Deere. I think they're a hair cheaper through Shoop, and have one on hand. And it's not a major job to swap that out. You just pull there's two bolts that hold that to the wall, that head to the wobble box, and you take those two bolts out, and you can move that cutter bar out of there, and you can pull that end out and work on it. But so yeah, I broke down about 7:30 last night. Otherwise this field would have been done, and the 4-acre field I have left I was going to do this afternoon, and then they're calling for rain tomorrow, so I got to get everything that I get done with putting away. I'm going to have, the way it looks right now, I'm going to have 3 wagons off to get in, and I can get 3 wagons in the building over here, but I can't get the tractor in too. So I'll probably just leave the tractor sit out and put a tarp on it until I can get a wagon or 2 hauled to the mill. In which the mill, if you can see through all this, through the glass and everything, the mill's straight south there. All them bins, that's where I haul. I had to put a picture on Instagram there Saturday morning. I'm getting to the mill. That's the mill. So it's a short drive. It's just a matter of getting everything over there when they're open. But you know, depending on the rain and when I get done work Monday, if it's not raining, I'll haul a wagon or 2 over and free up some space. But I'm just worried about getting done for now because they are talking rain. I'm back to work tomorrow, so I've got today to get it done, or you know, till whatever. But it should just be a couple 3 hours if everything, daggone it, if everything holds together. I keep doing that. I'm not paying attention to that far side over there, and I keep missing. The feeding yield's crappy enough as it is. I don't need to be running the damn things over. Just see if I can pick them up. Yeah, I got most of them. So anyhow, that's kind of what's going on here. Like I say, moisture and test weight are a little to be desired. They're plenty dry. I think I hauled a little over 800 bushel to the mill yesterday, and nice thing was they were open till 6 o'clock last night, so I ran here till 5, and I had 2 wagons full, so I quit and hauled them in. Got over there about 5:45. That way I would have less to put in over the weekend, or the rest of the weekend. And 2 loads I did take. The moisture was in the 11 range. It was like, I think one of them was 11.4. I can't remember what the other one was. It was 11 something. I think they were both 11 something. But the test weight on the first batch I took was, yeah, like 55.6 or 56.5, something like that, which is not good because you want 60 for beans. And the second load was a little better. It was like 57.5. But for whatever reason, I never have good test weight on anything. I probably count on one hand the times I ever remember hauling anything that was 60 on beans and anything that was 56 on corn. I don't know how or why, but I just never have the test weight. Usually I have decent yield on stuff, moisture, but no test weight. I don't know if I know this ground is, I'm good on lime. My pH is probably over 7, but my P and K are low. So that's why I pour the fertilizer to this stuff every year. Try to build that P and K up. I do not have a manure source, which I wish I did. I almost wish I had some cows or something just to have manure, but and the big guys around here have so many acres that, you know, it's hard to find somebody with a ton of cows that says you know, begging people to take manure from them because they don't have anywhere to go with it. So it's kind of one of them things where you just, it is what it is, and I gotta compensate with fertilizer, which is more expensive, but when you can't do anything about it, that's just the way it is. So anyhow, wow, we're filling up pretty quick. This, for whatever reason, this section of the field this year seems to be the best yielding. From that gas well over there to just past where I've got beans standing yet, this section has done real well. Seems like everything's filling up quick in here, so maybe that'll help bump the yield up a hair. But this field, I was hoping for four full bins on the combine, and I think, I gotta think now, I've dumped 4 times, 4 full bins, and whatever's left here will be in the bin. I'll be close to 5 full bins, so that would be somewhere in a ballpark of maybe 700 bushel on this 15 acres. So, you know, in the 40s, upper 40s, which, you know, that, like I say, for the year it's been, I was hoping for 40 across the board, and I'm probably not going to quite get there, but the saying around here is there's always next year, so that's what I'll kind of go with. So anyhow, that's just kind of explaining a couple things, and some of you guys that follow me on Instagram knew about that breakdown I had, because I put a picture on there last night. Had a little bit of a dump on I had a dump on a wagon, and then I was broke down. So alright, anyhow, that'll do it for this one, and probably I don't know if the next video will be more beans or if it'll be maybe some corn. The corn's getting close. The guy I did the beans for earlier in the week, he's going to pull a sample on his probably this week, and we'll go from there. Mine, I pulled a sample, it's probably been a week and a half or almost 2 weeks ago now, and it was the early corn I planted, and it was 26. So I'm not in any hurry. And I know that field I planted June 1st has got to be there or wetter, so you know, it may be mid-November or closer to Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't want it to be too late, because I got a feeling we're going to get wet here, and it's going to stay wet, and I really don't want to wait for it to freeze to, gosh dang it, to be out shelling corn. So, alright, we'll catch you guys later.